Hello and welcome back to Chef Wannabe's Life. I am Chris and I'm so glad to have you here for this leftover makeover. So today we're talking about using up things so you don't throw things away. I will be just making a pasta bake today. I had pasta in my freezer. I had some leftover marinara sauce, some marinara with meatballs, and I had like these random bags of cheese that had hardly any cheese in them. I also had some Italian sausage I wanted to use up. Remember that, like, if you need pasta, make double. It doesn't take you any more time. And then put it in the freezer and you have it for an easy meal. So I am just taking the sausage out of the casing. I do that for several, I think 4 or 5 of these. And then we're going to brown them up. Sometimes sausage is a little harder to break up, but as it cooks, it'll crumble better for you. I would normally be using a wooden spoon for this, but who in my house can't stand the feel of wooden spoons? My husband. So I have like a silicone version of my spurtles. Why didn't I use my spurtle? Anyway, I now have an Amazon affiliate link, so I will link things now in the description box in case you would like to check them out or purchase them. So we're going to get this browned up. Whenever you're browning things up for a meal, ground beef, sausage, whatever, do double and then freezer bank it so you can just throw a whole bunch of stuff together and have a meal. We are trying really hard not to eat out in our house. And so this is how we do. My husband is absolutely an expert on knowing when things need to either get eaten up for a meal or put in the freezer for later. I love that about him. It's nice when you're both working at the same thing. So, in goes the pasta. It looks like fettuccine and spaghetti. A little mix of pasta there. In goes our sausage. Here's just some plain marinara sauce I had in the fridge that needed to be used. You get it all out. My mom taught me that. You get every bit of that out. Oh, that lady. I miss her to bits. And then in goes my leftover spaghetti and meatballs, marinara with meatballs. I wanted this to be super hearty. When I make a meal like this, I make it so that I can do some freezer meals for my dad as well. And then the next one of my siblings that goes to his house can take them, and then we know he's getting really good food that's homemade and all of that. So I also added a can of diced tomatoes, and later I end up adding a can of tomato soup because I like the creaminess of it. I add Italian seasoning, always add extra basil and oregano. And I think I used up all my oregano. I need to add that to my grocery list. Now, you might notice I do not add any salt to this because when the pasta was cooked, it was cooked in salted water. When everything was salted individually when it was made. And so there's no need to add more salt to it. I add parsley because I add parsley to everything because I love parsley. And then we're just going to take some tongue. I get whatever you need to mix it up. I just kind of roll it around. But like I said, when you need a meal or when you're making a meal, you know, if you can, double what you're cooking and then either freezer bank it as a meal in a foil pan or individually so you can do it. Like right now, I probably have 4 pounds of browned hamburger in the freezer. I'll take it out and I'll season it however I need it, use it whatever I need it. And there you go. We are just in a big quest to not be wasteful in our house. I do add black pepper, and I didn't show it, I guess, but I added a couple tablespoons of sugar. Can you just dive right into that or what? It was really good, and I was able to get several servings for my dad, and I think we ate it for a couple of days at least. And if we didn't, my husband has it in the freezer somewhere, and I'll find it one day. I did spray my pan with some nonstick cooking spray. I had to do it this way because I knew with my bad vision, if I went to dump that in there, it was going to end up on the floor, and whoo, Nelly. Here's a random bag of cheese. Let's just make it snow mozzarella. I don't have enough money to make it rain, but I can make it snow. Hey. Apparently, now I thought I could handle the rest. I'm so glad you guys are here. While you're here, if you enjoy my recipes, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up for me. It's really helps me in the YouTube algorithm get out to more people, and I would really be grateful for your support that way. Leave comments below and tell me what, how do you do this, or am I nuts, or what? I put this in the oven at 350 for probably 30 minutes. This isn't a specific recipe. I just wanted to show you how I use up things in my freezer and my fridge and my pantry. Shop the pantry, shop the freezer, shop the fridge. I don't meal prep. I don't menu plan, and I think I have a video on that, and I'll link it up in the iCards of why I don't. Cheese. Don't forget the corner people. They deserve cheese too. And then I just sprinkle some Italian seasoning on top. Into the oven, I pop it. Pop it like it's hot. And then the magic happens. And you come out with an amazing, golden, bubbly pasta goodness. A little bit of heaven right there. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, and I will see you